everybody. It is us, the Paper Dungeon, here for some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition on this wonderful Monday night at 7:30 p.m. CST. I am the DM for this campaign. My name is Aaron, and it is a pleasure to be here.
Okay, I'm streaming in from my van, which is parked in an airport right now. So if it's a little laggy, I'm really sorry. I'm hoping it's not too bad. I play Olga, by the way.
I'm Gracie. I'm at home, and I play Addie.
I am Drew. I play Talith. I'm also at home.
I'm Joshua, and I play Medora, and I think I'm home.
I'm Grant, and I play Leslie, and I'm also at home. I have another butterfly fact for you.
Ooh.
Butterflies can taste with their feet, so they can taste what they're about to eat before they eat it. So that's cool. And then I'll pass it back to you, DM.
Interesting fact about Aaron. I also can taste with my feet. That's a true fact about me. For those of you, watching out here tonight, I just want to say thank you and special thanks to those of you who are not patronized. Special thanks to you too as well. Kickstarter backers. That's what this plug is for. We couldn't be here without you. We're working real hard. Gosh dang, get that stuff to you. So keep an eye. I know I've been saying it for like 4 months. Keep an eye on your inboxes. We're working real hard on it. Things are happening. Additionally, this at times can be a somewhat mature stream. I know that we're pretty goofy, but every once in a while we get pretty serious, pretty heavy. So if you are not of a mature state of mind, or you're not old enough for that type of stuff, go. It's okay. Don't be here. Be free.
It's time to go to Sunday school, kids. Leave.
Way to unmute for that bit, DJ. But yeah, that's that. Also, we're getting pretty close to October. So keep an eye out. We will be releasing when the launch dates of them are. But once again, we will be having Between the Rows. We'll be running this September through October. It's all recorded. We're just working on the editing and stuff right now. So keep an eye on that. We'll announce when that's going live and everything. It was awesome. Very, very good season this season. Very, very exciting. But I think, is there any other things that I need to cover before we get into this?
No.
Thanks for the answer, Grant. Drew, you can send us right in. Send us in. Do the thing. Last time on the Paper Dungeon, our group ventured into the kind of home base of the Martial Alliance, which I have called a whole bunch of different things. Today I'm calling it the Martial Alliance. That's what we're doing. Ventured into the home base. They split up into groups. Of course, Grant was not here last week, so Leslie stayed back to watch the ship, guard the ship, kind of let people do their own thing. And then we split up into two teams that were very thematically relevant. We had Addie and Talith delve into the slums, into their natural habitat, to find kind of the rough and tumble of it, of where the drug divinity might be manufactured, might be sold, might be obtained. It was there that they met a drug dealer named Jing, who was very helpful if you can read minds. Thankfully, Talith can. So they obtained a little bit of information. They got some of the drugs themselves, and then were directed to a member of the demon cult. A crazy old man shouting that the world was going to end, who then proceeded to tell them that they could be indoctrinated, how to join the cult. They ate a strange black ball, one each, and then followed him into the depths below the city, where promptly Talith was knocked out by poison gas, and a bunch of shadowy robed figures walked into the room as Addie is stumbling around a little disoriented. Meanwhile, up above in the happiness place, aka where the sun shines and the sky is clear, we had Oda and Medora walking through, taking a little tour of the city. They caught a puppet show that was about Oda, and then Oda proceeded to scare the pants off of the person running it. And it may or may not have made a new cult that is just really devout to him. In the meanwhile, Medora found a mysterious hooded figure watching them in the crowd, who then sprinted away. Medora gave chase. Oda went out to find that Medora is not there, and then also gave chase. And together they grouped up in an alleyway and learned some information. This character, whose name is Seo Yeon, is the keeper of the demonic flame, a priestess of the demonic cult who is asking for their help to save her beloved Yeon Seok, who is the current patriarch. That is where we left off. Hooded figures walking through the hallways, a request from Seo Yeon to root out the corruption that is the demon revival cult. Back at the boat, Leslie, you're having a great day.
Oh, yeah.
What have you been doing in the 3 to 4 hours of your friends being gone and kind of doing your stuff as you were like, yeah, I'm going to take a bit of a watch here?
Yeah. Me and Captain Silvers, we kicked back. You know, we got those full body chairs that you put out on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
We got in our bathing suits. You know, we helped each other apply some sunscreen.
Absolutely.
And we laid out there. We got a nice tan going. We made some iced teas. It was really great time. We just kind of talked, listened to some music. Captain Silver's favorite album is actually by Pink Floyd. Believe it or not, I would not have guessed.
Crazy coincidence. Yeah, no, that's
The Wall,
wild.
actually, which is like it is pretty politically charged,
actually,
but
I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I guess, but he became a fan of that album prior to the revolution, which is surprising. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we had a nice long conversation about that and kind of bonded over some music.
Dude, the bromance between Leslie and Captain Silvers is iconic.
It's true.
Yeah, we love each other.
It's like a enemies to bromance relationship. It's kind of interesting. It's like a new cliche.
Yeah, it's a great time. And so I think that's what we did. We just kind of hung out.
Avatar did it first.
It's not like enemies to lovers, which is so because they're not sleeping together, but they're like
you think
you mean
that
like a
they're like the
trope?
dads.
you think Zuko and Aang's didn't become bros?
Honestly, are you trying to insinuate that Zuko and Aang were sleeping together?
Are you trying to
Guys,
insinuate that
anyway.
Silvers and Leslie are?
Let's try to stay on task here. You guys aren't here. Leslie.
Yeah, thanks,
you're
DM. Broken it
sitting
down.
on the deck, sipping on your iced tea. At this point in time, you're kind of done tanning for the day. You've got a nice bronze going on. Captain Silvers is headed below deck for a little bit to work on the ship some, maybe grab a nice book to read. You can still hear him kind of humming along to The Wall. You feel a tug in your stomach. It's almost the same feeling you get as like when you suddenly drop from a really tall height, like on a roller coaster or something, that like G-force that like pulls your stomach down. And for a second, you're not exactly, I mean, not even for a second, you don't know exactly where it's coming from. And then behind you, you hear something. You hear the click, click, click of boots on a wooden deck and the occasional ting, ting of spurs. And a voice says, "Turn around real slow now."
All right, you caught me in a pretty vulnerable state, so I don't know if I can do much. Just for your knowledge, I'm gonna turn around now. Leslie shows his hands, and he turns around real slow.
Standing on the deck behind you is a man clothed in all black. He has a long, almost black poncho draped over him. a wide brimmed black hat that covers his eyes. You can see one of his hands, his right hand has his left has a glove on it. But his right hand is unshod. You can tell that he has like leathered skin from being in the sun for so long. His left hand rests on his hip, where you can see a 6-shooter, a big iron rests there. His hand is relaxed. You don't think that he is like actively looking to shoot you right now. But
That's good.
can you roll an insight check for me?
Yeah,
see.
I'd love to.
Is this Oda's person or is this
Eric.
Medora's person?
Rude.
No.
This is rude.
12.
12. Even with that as your insight check, you can tell that while he isn't looking to shoot you, his hand being relaxed will not decrease the speed that he very quickly will. And he says, "Are you the captain of this here ship?"
Yeah. How'd you get on it?
"I'm the one asking question here."
Oh, all right. I guess I'm not the one with the gun.
"Last I saw this ship, you had a very particular passenger. A man by the name of Oda Amana. Where is he?"
I don't know anybody by that name. I'm going to try to deceive him, and I'm going to try to come off like I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to come off like he wasn't on the ship, but I am going to come off like I don't know his name. So I don't know who he is talking about. That is what I'm trying to
Absolutely.
get across.
Roll a deception check for me.
All right, 18.
18.
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh, great to be in love
boy.
with you.
Leslie might get away without spilling the beans in this
Atta
chapter. I mean,
boy.
stay tuned.
It could be a lifetime first.
Leslie,
Oh,
really
you
good at
see.
not spilling other people's beans.
The only secrets he tells are his own. You see him kind of grip his revolver a little tighter. And he says, "Be that as it may, I know that he was here, whether he went by Oda Amana or not. The portly fellow, the priest, man of the cloth, shrouded in death. Ring any bells?"
Well, I mean, I didn't know he was into that sort of thing, but like, what qualm do you have with him? Why are you trying to search him? Why are you trying to find him? He hasn't been
What
any
did I
problems to
say
me.
about asking questions, son?
Okay. I don't know
Where is
anything
he?
about. I'll be completely honest with you. I genuinely have no clue where he could have gone. I mean, there was a man who asked for portage, and we happened to be passing by, and that's about all I know. He left some time ago. For all I know, he could have left. He could have gotten on another ship. For all I know, I don't even know where he was going.
Which way?
I point. I don't know. We're on a ship. Are we in the sky?
You know that no, you are landed on the ground at the moment.
Okay.
Behind a rather large peach tree that covers about a quarter of your ship.
Alright.
You know the direction that Oda went. Are you going to
Oh.
lie, or are you going to point the direction that Oda went?
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna
Okay,
definitely point the opposite direction.
roll another deception check.
I really hope that's the direction that Talith and I are in.
Yes, that would be so good.
I think that would be really
good.
funny.
That'd be good. Another 18.
Another 18.
Dude just rolls up on a blood demon colt.
Oh, you're looking for
I'm
Oda?
so want
I
too,
hate that
'cause
guy.
He'd slaughter the whole coat.
No.
That's good. We want that.
Do we
I would
want
love
that?
that.
I didn't think we
Yes!
wanted that.
The
Oh,
dead
okay.
cold that's sacrificing us? Absolutely.
Like the problem is one.
Is that what they're
team
doing?
knows
Well, there's
what
there's
the
one
other
side
team
of it that's
don't know.
sacrificing people, right?
The thing is, I don't think they understand that there's two sides right now. They're
Cool.
just getting bombarded.
Well, no, because the person we talked to specifically said, "Hey, we want to revive our dead god."
Which we don't want.
Which we don't
Which we
want.
don't
Separate.
want. So we're with the
Yeah.
bad sect.
So we're with the bad people.
Yes,
Rough 'em
yes.
up,
The
rough 'em
bad
up.
sect, we don't. Yeah.
Off the top.
Anywho, Aaron.
Anyway, he'll reach a hand over to that gloved hand and hold it almost like he's grabbing a wound as you see his hand, his like whole arm stiffens up. And he says, I don't take kindly to liars.
Who's a liar?
Son, I'm going to be real honest with you. Right here, right now. Are you listening?
Yeah. What?
I don't quite know how you know Oda Amana. I don't know if he crept onto your ship and lied to you. I don't know if you're a willing accomplice. But that man is a bad, bad man. He's killed hundreds, potentially thousands upon thousands of innocent people. More than that, he killed my daughter. I'm going to hunt him until the ends of the earth. Beyond that, if I have to. And the people who are helping him, well, frankly, if they stand in my way, I have full jurisdiction to give them a personal ticket straight to their judge, jury, and execution.
All right. I get it. I'm sorry that happened to your daughter. I am. You have to understand. You know, as a captain, if somebody takes portage on my ship, it's my responsibility that they're taken care of. Right? It could harm my reputation if I were to, well, compromise him. And he told people that he rode with me. It's nothing personal, I swear. I'm just trying to do my due diligence as you are.
You got much of a reputation there?
Some parts, not as much around here. Again, this isn't about me, right?
Well, your ship is named the Skirmisher. And I happen to know that there was another ship by that name, captained by a certain Captain Leslie, who had a warrant out for his arrest.
Is that right?
Now, the thing about it is, to my knowledge, Captain Leslie is dead.
Right, that's what I heard too. I was about to say it.
Now, even if that warrant called for dead or alive, by my reckoning, that warrant's been paid. Now, that changes if that outstanding criminal were to happen to commit another crime. I might be forced to do something that, frankly, I have no desire to, that would lead me farther away from my intended quarry. Are you perhaps planning on committing any other crimes, such as lying to a judiciary officer?
I'd never do that, sir.
Then which way did Oda go?
Leslie will. Guys, I'll be real. I don't think I can beat an 18. I think he's going to point. He's going to point in the direction that Oda went, and then say,
Yeah.
He went off that way. But I swear, he did not tell me anything about where he was going or who he was going to talk to. I just know he left that way. He's rolling.
No.
I feel like that's arguably the truth.
Oh,
That is the
absolutely.
truth.
Pretty close.
He'll look at you still from below the brim of his hat. And he'll say, For the most part, I believe you. Start walking.
You want me to go with you?
As a law-abiding citizen, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Oh, all right. I guess you're the one with the. Can I get a shirt on and some pants on first? Because I am out here in my swimsuit.
Do what you will.
Thanks. I will. Does he follow me like into my room or
no.
anything?
He doesn't need
Okay. I go to the captain's quarters. And when I get in there, I close the
to. Captain
door.
Silvers is in there putting on his
Yep.
coat.
Captain Silvers, there's a situation. There's a man in black that boarded our ship. Now, we're not going to do nothing about it. In fact, I don't want him to know you're here. This is what I
Little
want
bit
you
of
to do.
subterfuge.
Well, he's after Oda. He's trying to find him, and he's
Oh.
recruited me to take
Oh
him.
no.
Yeah, it's
Did you
bad.
say a man in black?
Yes.
After Oda Amona.
Yeah. I'm changing
Fucking
while we're talking.
damn.
Wait, what? Do you
Uh,
know this man?
He will steel himself and he'll look at you and he'll say, "Don't go telling Addy that I told you nothing. But I know him well."
How do you know this man?
How do you not? That out there is Judge Law, the greatest bounty hunter and lawman perhaps to ever exist. He's put away more men behind bars, sent them straight to the Modron courts than any other hunter for criminals. And the worst part about it is he does it all by legal means. He doesn't have a stain on his record.
Drat.
He can't be bribed. He can't be persuaded otherwise. And God, does
Yeah.
he hate Oda to the pits of hell and back.
I have other bad news.
There's more bad news.
I think he might know who I am. Could you believe that? I've kept it pretty tight and close to the chest, you know?
Like a locked box at the bottom of the ocean you have. But
So
that's
here's
the
what I'm
thing about
thinking.
Judge Law. He's got a mind like a trap. If he's seen your warrant, then he knows it. He doesn't need no remembering.
Yeah. So, we're in a situation, and here's what I think. How good would you be at tailing, do you think?
I've got a peg leg.
That's a good point. Maybe young Timothy ought to get out after I
Aye.
leave.
Now, I'll have you know that technically I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've got no warrant out for me arrest after I was pardoned for killing you. So, by all means, he's got nothing on me.
I didn't know you were pardoned for killing me. That's a little bit unfair, don't you
Well,
think?
that was part of the deal of being a privateer. That's what really got me in there. As I was trying to live a better life and get rid of the outstanding warrants on me head, and it worked real well. And after I killed you, I was sent away. They weren't very kind to me afterwards.
Okay, well,
but
I better get out there. 'Cause
oh,
he-
that's
he's
true.
gonna
He
start-
probably knows that it doesn't take this long to put on a shirt.
Right.
I'll
Well-
tell young Timothy to tail you. The little
Thanks.
scamp, I'm sure, will be great at it. He hid from my crew after I killed you, so he must be good at it.
Yeah, and tell him if anything happens to either let you know if there's time or try to stall Judge Law so that we can escape. And, well, hopefully he's smart enough to get out of there himself.
You're a cold-hearted man there, Captain Leslie, but I respect it. Perhaps I respect you more now than I did before. I didn't think you had it in you to send a young man to his death.
You think he'd die?
In a fight
David.
against Judge Law, no survivors. dead man walking he is.
All right. Leave young Timothy then. I can't. I got this, I guess.
I haven't.
Well,
I'm not there. Never mind.
What was that, Drew?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm
Captain
currently
Leslie
unconscious.
says, Captain Leslie opens the door and says, "Oh, sorry, I got like 5 layers under me. I wear like lots of layers. I just like to keep it tight. I like the support too. Also, my hip was bothering me, and so having the layers helps. So it just takes me a little longer to get my clothes on, but I'm ready to go now."
You come out of the captain's quarters saying all this. Judge Law has his back to you, and you can see that he is actually kneeled on the ground, and he seems to be talking. Gosh dang, names are hard, guys.
Oh, to the girl.
Yeah. To Orlai Slade.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
I hope she doesn't tell him things.
And he's kneeling, and he seems to be talking to her.
11-year-old.
And he hands her something, and then kind of pats her on the head. And he turns to you and he says, "Took you long enough? Beskid, steppin'."
All right. Me first that way.
Girl is now a mole. She's
All
a
right.
mole. We
Away.
gotta kill her.
Um,
Leslie will start, and Leslie is going to take his time, but I think he's going to play it off like his hip kind of bothers him. And he's going to try to kind of like, he's not going to be painfully slow, but he's going to be slow, reasonably slow. You know what I mean? And I think he's if he can, he's also probably going to try to make conversation in a way that might be a little bit annoying, but like forthright. You know what I mean?
This is going to be a weird one. Can you roll a charisma survival check?
Nice.
Oh my god. Survival.
Okay.
So if you are proficient in survival, add your proficiency to a wisdom roll or a charisma roll.
I
Excuse me.
am. Okay, that's a pretty good roll. That's a 19.
Okay. You will proceed towards the city. And I'm going to cut over Addie, Talith, but more Addie.
up?
You are currently in the underground kind of sewers, catacombs, whatever you want to call them. The smell of poison gas lingers in the room. Talith, you are sleeping, which is rare for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not something you expected. Addie, your vision is blurred. Your chest hurts. Your stomach is turning.
There's caltrops on the ground.
There's caltrops on the ground. It isn't great. You see as sections of the walls fold away, 3 groups of 10, 30 people, all clad in those black and red robes, step through. And one of them speaks and says, "Bye. What do we have here? One of you is quite strong in will. You will do well in the jar. Come along now. Bring your friend."
And if I don't,
Oh, how the young believe they still have a choice. Do you wish to resist?
I mean, kind of.
He will hold up his hand and ring a bell. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me with disadvantage because of your poison?
I passed that check.
Oh, this is for
I
a
did a
different one.
great save for the poison.
DM, to clarify, was it the caltrops that made me pass out?
The caltrops made you pass out. There is also a poison gas in the room.
Because
It's
I did
bad.
I did actually look at my character sheet, and I actually don't have to breathe at all.
I know. That's why I did the caltrops.
So
15.
that's
Crazy
fine.
what
I'm-
happens
the reason
when
I
you look at your
ask is
character
because
sheet.
does that mean I'm still poisoned?
You're just if you fail, then you fall unconscious.
Right.
Success is a poison, so you're
Oh,
good
I
on
see.
the poison
Oh,
thing.
I see.
Addie, even with that success, you feel your heart as something squeezes it from the inside. You will take 9 points of necrotic damage. This is already halved. And you feel as though there is literally something gripping pincers into your heart. The man who spoke previously, who was ringing the bell, says, "The blood beetle you ingested earlier is alive and well." And you remember that little black ball that you ate earlier. "Heed my words, child, and it shall not harm you."
All right. I'm gonna pick up Talith.
Excellent.
I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna sling him over my shoulder.
in Talos' brain, as he's asleep, fog is everywhere as he sits in a little folding chair, and there's a clown to his right doing a little dance. Across from him, there's a figure clad in shadow sitting on a bench, and then there's a little beetle that's just sitting there.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
In a
Yeah,
folding
just
chair too?
No, not
Absolutely.
the beetle is just sitting there.
Let's play banjo.
You are led down one of these hallways. The people behind you, about 15 of them stay behind to reset the room pretty much.
Nice.
So you're left with 15 people. One of them who's presumably carrying the bell at the very front, and about a 14-person blockade between you. Some of them behind, some of them in front. And the man will speak. He says, "I am known as Drozon the Decrepit. I will be your teacher, your guide, your worst nightmare in this place. But the two of you, I am sure, will perform well, willing servants to our great demonic lord. Oh, praise be he who defiles the earth. Tell me, what shall you be known as here?"
Addie.
"Wrong. You are prisoner 25. You
I don't
shall be
actually
known as
like
this
that
name for
number.
your
Can I have
stay."
a different number, please?
"No.
25 is like a really bad number for me. I'd really appreciate it. if you could just
25.
switch
Can you
it.
roll a constitution save?"
I love Addie.
That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
That's a 25.
That'll be halved to a strong 7.
Cool.
Once again, your heart beats a step late. He says,
If you do that one more time, I will punch you.
25. The one that you carry, the weak boy, he shall be known as prisoner 24.
Can I be 24, please? Really? I
No.
don't feel like it's an issue to have it switched, but it's given that
Ring,
I'm
ring,
the stronger
ring.
one.
Constitution save.
Oh my gosh.
17.
Another 7 necrotic. You will learn to bite your tongue here, girl, or else you shall quickly learn how fast the body decays.
Loser.
He holds up.
No?
He holds
Something
up
in
the
my
bell.
throat. You put a bug in me. I'm having like an
learn
allergic reaction or
quickly.
something.
You are led down these hallways. On the walls are painted murals and carved in depictions of slaughter. Just rampant murder, not ritualistic in any way. It is just death. People being stabbed, mauled by bears, eaten by people, hit with hammers, stoned. Just every possible way a person could die is depicted on these walls. And eventually you end up at a large steel door. You see him walk to the door. put his hand on it and whisper some words. And the door swings open. And he says, "Come now. Step close, sweet child. Step close." He rings the bell. Con save.
Don't call me a sweet child. Got it? 16.
16. Man, you're good at con.
I am.
You wanted gosh dang rules you're good at. I'm giving
Yeah,
you rules
you're giving them to me. I'm real grateful.
that
Addie's
would
gonna be at like
8.
4 HP, and she's still gonna be like, "No, I refuse."
No,
8
I
necrotic.
don't play the part.
And he
No.
says, "You are correct. Prisoner 25, then step closer."
Thank you. Don't suppose you have like a healing potion for everything you just inflicted on me, given it was your mistake. Can I like squeeze Talith's leg really hard to try and snap him awake?
Roll up strength and then add proficiency if you are proficient in medicine.
Oh, I'm not. No. But I will roll.
Just
a
doing
strength
acupuncture on his calf.
gladly.
Talith wakes up to a broken leg.
See, the joke's on you.
17.
17. Talith, can you roll a constitution check with advantage?
Sure. We're gonna use my new metal dice. With
Ooh,
advantage?
I can feel
Dead
the
marks all
weight.
across his table.
Nice. Okay. Constitution check.
Save
21.
How are the
21. You are sitting there on your lawn chair and you're watching as the figures who are all vying for control of your mind are kind of doing their thing. The clown for a moment pauses and goes, "Guess it's time for a break." And then you wake up as you feel your bone crunch in your leg. As a minor fraction occurs on your skin, on your shin.
oh my gosh.
You are standing, you like open your eyes and take an involuntary instinctual breath, something that you are not accustomed to.
Yeah, it just makes me cough.
And immediately as you open your eyes and look forward to gaze into that, you are standing pretty much right next to Drazan at this point. As you look towards that pit, Gracie, can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Where's my dex? That's
So-
only a 12.
Yeah, you are pushed suddenly from behind through the doorway, which you find beyond the doorway is complete black. And the reason for that is it's actually a pit. So you fall roughly 15 feet. Your save is enough that you land well enough. I won't have you take any damage for this, mainly because you land on something that's relatively soft.
Do I land on Talith?
No, Talith, you do manage to land on Addie.
Nice.
So
Let's
between
go.
the two of you, you are fine, but it is complete darkness down here, and you hear the door begin to swing shut above you, and Drazan says, "Find your way, prisoners 24 and 25. Find your way and claim your name here in the Blood Revival cult." And then the door swings shut with a clang. Yes,
DM.
Talith.
I have dark vision.
Mhm.
However, I'm going to use prestidigitation just to make just a tiny little glowing light in the palm of my hand. What do we see?
You know exactly what you're about to see before you even cast a spell because of your dark vision. Below you, what you landed on is a frankly disgusting number of corpses.
Yeah, I figured.
You cannot see the floor here.
Okay.
There are bodies strewn around. You can feel the stickiness of your hands as you stand up. Your footing is unstable. Talith, can you actually roll a... Oh, this is an interesting one. Can you roll an intelligence saving throw for me? Excuse me, wisdom. Wisdom is what I'm
Wisdom saving
wanting
throw.
here. I will also allow charisma if you're better at that.
I'll stick with wisdom.
I figured you would.
That would be a 25, DM.
A 25. Talith, for a brief moment, your breathing speeds up. And
Man, I'm
Are a little
really struggling with this
confused.
whole breathing thing right
yeah.
now.
you're breathing at a normal pace.
Even though I don't need
Um,
to.
Unrequited. You are really confused for a moment because you're like, my body is doing things that I'm not telling it to.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm not sure why I'm having this reaction. And you think about it
Mhm.
and you realize that you are having third person PTSD because you have a memory of a little girl who was in this exact same situation.
Uh-huh.
And that memory is right in the forefront of your mind here.
hmm
And your body is reacting, but you as Talith are able to hold on to your wits in this situation and recognize that this memory is not even your own.
Interesting.
Yeah.
As he kind of like catches his footing, like he just kind of goes like 1,000-yard stare for a minute as he's like looking around before eventually he's like, right. Is it like, how big is this? Is this like a pit that goes into a room, or is it just like a 10-foot pit, kind of like 10 like
This
cylinder
is
pit?
a 40-foot chasm, pretty much. It is rounded on all sides. It appears to be naturally carved out of stone.
Mhm.
You can see on 4 cardinal directions of the pits, there appear to be grates, presumably to allow the blood to flow elsewhere. But you don't necessarily see a way out at this moment. Can you actually roll a perception check for me?
Sure. Okay. Perception 19, DM.
19. You see movement in the corpses.
Oh, lovely.
Can I
Okay.
second wind?
What was that?
Can I second wind right now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Just gonna do that.
She's
I will
prepared.
mentally tell Addie there's something with us in this pit. And then I'm going to proceed to like take a step. And like, is the wall of the pit like right behind me where we fell down?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up the wall a little bit and just kind of prop myself. That way I can kind of see everything and I'm not like in immediate reach.
Yeah, absolutely. You get kind of a bird's eye view. You still can't see what is moving amidst the corpses because this is literally like underneath them. You can see
Right.
almost like a ripple of movement from underneath a couple of the bodies.
Right.
While you are this high up, you can see the door that like let you in.
Mhm.
It is a solid, seamless wall of steel.
Yeah, there's no door there
Um,
anymore.
There is no there is like metal, but there is no seam where a door would be.
Yeah, it's like the dwarf door in The Hobbit.
Yeah. Speak, friend, and enter. You know how it is.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. What magic do I have that could be helpful here?
Okay, so the bugs that are currently having their pincers on our heart,
hmm
are they magical in
Oh.
any way, shape, or form?
Can you roll? Oh man, you're gonna not like me for this one.
Oh, I know. I
You
won't.
can either roll a history or a nature check.
Hey, Talith.
Yeah.
What do you know about the bugs that we ate? What are they called? Something beetle. Talith, can you like consult your history knowledge or whatever you know about nature?
This would be a history only for you.
Okay.
Something you're very proficient with.
Oh, natural one.
He's got nothing about these bugs.
Fine, I'll rack my own brain. 12.
Like flex her pecs.
We were
and,
rolling so
bug
good
inside
there
of
for
her.
a minute.
Hey, we stepped
I thought
away
I-
from the.
I almost had it. I'm learning workarounds as a fighter.
You have heard of these bugs to some extent. Your master at some point in time has definitely spoken of them in a non-favorable light. They are beetles that are specially grown in the demonic cult, where every single member of the demonic cult, other than the patriarch, has these beetles in them. It is one of their ways of maintaining order, in a very like hierarchical effort.
DM.
You go first.
When she mentions the beetles being in like that we ingested, as I have a moment, do I get the sense of something within the Addy magic void that is not normally there?
You sense a magical energy that is everything has a magical signature.
Right.
Except Addy.
Except for Addy.
Except Addy. So
Right.
you can sense that there is a more of a magical signature in Addy than there ever has been.
Okay, that's wonderful. Can I lock onto that and cast
Magic
vortex
missile.
warp?
Ooh, that's interesting. Let me do some Googling.
So while you're Googling, my thought was he used a bell to control when the beetles would attack. And so I'm wondering if there's also a sound or a tone similar that would cause them to like
Release.
deactivate, and if you could use like prestidigitation to make that sound.
That is also a very
And like
good
almost like
idea.
a dog whistle, dog clicker type training thing.
Right.
I don't know what the sound would
Now,
be, but like if we could
what
figure
that
that
sound
out.
be, who knows? But
Talith just like
Would you
pulls up a
would you have
soundboard
heard
and starts
the
like
tone
going.
when he rang the bell?
This one? This one?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to say for
Figure
you,
it out.
Talith,
Yeah.
no on this one because C implies an unbroken line of sight.
okay.
So although you can sense it, you need to be
Now,
able to like.
can I teleport
see
Addy
it, see
and
it.
leave the beetle behind?
We're going to say a strong no. The beetle is functioning as basically an involuntary organ.
Yeah. Yep.
A very detrimental one. Basically, both of you have a tentatively burst appendix that's just hanging out.
We both have a
Yeah.
tumor. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Opposite of a
absolutely.
pacemaker.
I think we need to go back to this prestidigitation
Yeah. Okay.
bell ringing idea at some point.
At some point. Yeah. It's not right now.
Can
but
you
at some-
imagine? Can you imagine if
Cantrip,
that was the
we've got a
way?
lot of time.
That's right.
If that was a way to cure cancer in Dungeons and Dragons world, where you're just like, I don't know, just find some like level 3 wizard with vortex warp. And
I mean,
just
just
teleport
saying,
the
just
tumor that's
saying.
left behind.
When they, that's basically what they do when they perform surgery to remove a tumor.
They just warp in real life. They vortex warp someone.
Basically how it works.
Just all right. Pick up the
Talith
body
would
and
know.
keep it there.
He does magic.
To be fair, if you look at any medicine, it sounds like a spell.
Uh-huh.
Zopenadrol. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. That's a wizard.
Oh my word. Okay. Okay. So anyway, we're in a pit, and there's something with us.
Yes.
And there's
Uh-huh.
drains.
Uh huh.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Do we wanna
I
go
doubt.
You've-
I doubt whatever
Down
the
the
thing
drains?
that's in here has thoughts, so I can't find it with detect thoughts.
Do we hear anything when it comes to it like moving
just
underneath these
noise-wise.
bodies?
There is. You guys are pretty deep below the city. There is a lot of noise. There is the kind of constant like hum that just comes with being so deep below ground. You can hear the shifting of stones in the walls. and there is kind of just a constant dripping noise. The movement that you would hear would just be the shifting of corpses. No specific like clicking or anything
No,
like
like
that.
scuttling or slithering.
No scuttling. Nope. No
Okay.
scuttling, no slithering.
Um.
It sounds like there's just something below the bodies that is moving
Uh-huh.
or shifting ever so slightly.
Okay, I'm going. What I'll do is, so while still kind of propped up on the wall above all the corpses, I'm going to send Sirius down into the bodies,
Ooh.
and I'm going to use his blind sight and try and see if I can't figure out where this thing is.
Nice.
Roll an investigation check. I will let you use your score for this because you can see through his eyes at the moment, I believe.
Yes. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. 27 DM.
27, yeah. Your snake was made for this. Slipping down through the corpses, moving through the gaps between arms and legs and torsos. What you find, the thing below these bodies shifting, is a presumably still alive body.
Mm-hmm.
The shifting is them breathing labored breaths below
Okay.
the corpses.
Okay.
They appear to be roughly middle-aged, male in general, kind of a rough beard that has been crusted with blood.
Mhm.
You see their left arm is missing,
Mhm.
and their right arm is clenched to their chest with a dagger in its hand.
Okay. I will relay all this information to Addie. There seems to be an old man missing an arm, clutching a dagger beneath all the bodies.
Oh, I will also state, it is not all the bodies. He is not at floor level. You're not sure how deep the bodies go.
Oh, yeah, just beneath some of the bodies. Yeah.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah. I can use Sirius to attempt to communicate with him.
Yeah. You said he's armed?
He has a dagger.
Okay. Okay.
Sirius will kind of go down and get as close to the man as he can, and just very gently, kind of hidden still within some of the bodies, but very gently, like stick out his tail and just very gently touch him on the shoulder.
He will go full panic mode, and with great difficulty because of the weight of the bodies on top of him, he will attempt to stab Sirius.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be a strong
It's a-
6.
That will miss.
Oh, thank goodness.
He attempts to like shift, but he's clearly at this point like he's not in a good way. And the weight of those bodies, he only gets his arm like to his shoulder as he's trying to like
Okay. As he's trying to do that and failing, Sirius still just barely touching him, I'm going to cast message through Sirius. Easy there, sir. We're not here to harm you. Just want to talk.
The serpents, they speak to me. My time, I shall be left here below the corpses, no blood.
You're
For the great God,
You're not dying.
to open the
The snake
grates,
is
I shall
not talking
die.
to you. The snake is not talking to you. The snake is my familiar. I'm above you, about 30 corpses up.
A new entrant.
Yes. Who are you? Why are you here?
I was known as prisoner 405.
Are we counting down?
My batch was large.
Oh, Addie. That's information that we don't know, but I know. You're 25. I'm 24.
Mm-hmm.
We're going
counting
down to 0
Yep.
before they can revive their dead god.
Yep. So we're all meant to die in this pit.
Uh-huh.
Free me, so I may continue on my path.
And what path might that be?
The Greats, they're the only way out here.
The
They
Greats.
can only be opened with blood. One of you must die for me.
The links are linking. Oh my god.
Right. Okay. Lovely.
Do not be afraid, voice from above. Your blood shall christen my baptism.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. New plan. New plan.
Yep.
I still have Vortex Warp. Do we put this poor man out of his misery?
I'm a little concerned that this man is the old god that they are trying to revive,
I mean, fair.
personally.
Fair. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Aaron to do this.
That is exactly where my mind is going. Something about your blood will christen my baptism isn't sitting right with me.
Fair. That's
Personally,
fair. That's very legitimate. That's a very legitimate concern.
but that's
so
also yeah.
So does that mean we leave him?
I think yes.
Okay. Great.
I think if we can get out and leave him locked in a tub and cause them to be set back 2 bodies,
Yeah.
All
3
better.
bodies, actually.
3 bodies.
Yeah.
Unless he's the guy being revived.
Unless
in
he
which
is
case,
the guy. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
In which case, it's still 2 bodies.
So Sirius will stay put for now, but Talith, while walking on the wall, is just going to rotate around till he gets above one of the grates and can see down into the grate and see like what is. through the grate.
So the grates are actually on the walls. They're basically like large barriers that lead into more tunnels.
Okay.
There are 4 tunnels, and as you get closer, you see that there is a word on each of them.
Oh, okay.
I love those.
We like words.
Yeah, words, big fan.
Love words.
Um,
I do my Wordle.
There, on the top of each one, there is the word blades, the word staves, the word chalices, and the word coins.
Is it like
Okay.
tarot?
So that would possibly imply what kind of trial would be through each of the grates.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So Addie, again, in your mind, we have a couple options here.
Mm-hmm.
If there's more to this that we have to survive, possibly individually, I might need to try and save as much of my spellcraft as I can, meaning I can only send, well, it would be best if I only sent one of us through these grates via magic,
Okay.
meaning that we might still need to kill this older gentleman in order to allow both of us to get through.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have any other spells that could help me get through.
Are they like, okay, if I took a hatchet to one of them and I hacked away at the grate, could I get through it?
These are like 3-inch thick steel bars.
That
It would
doesn't
take
answer my question.
A really long time. Like a long time.
Okay.
That time.
Like
So
like a week. Like amount
is
of
there,
time.
I've got a
is there
week.
anything? Is there like any magical? Like, are there any runes inscribed or any enchantments?
Not that you see. I won't have you roll a check for this. You don't think that there is any. Actually, I should say that is incorrect. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait, no, I'm a liar.
Okay. Arcana is a 23.
23. Each of these grates, you can see you specifically being able to like feel the push and pull of it. It is less of a see for you and more of you
Yeah,
can
just-
sense these deep within the stone, like built into the essence of what this room is. There are runes that open the grates. And in order to open a grate, you must spill lifeblood on it. So someone must die for the grate to move.
Okay. How safe is their cybersecurity?
I was
If
also
you-
going to ask. I have a question too.
I would say, like, if you were to dispel the runes, then it would just mean that the grate wouldn't open.
Okay.
Modifying the runes, that's going to be real hard. These are like ancient, like 5,000-year-old
but I could
ritual
try.
runes. I will always allow
Could-
people to try. I love dumb
could
stuff
I-
like this.
Use my
Anti-magic.
lack of magic to assist and make it easier? Because I
I
assume they
will
don't
say-
see a lot of that.
Can you roll? Ooh. Can you roll a strength history check?
Yeah.
You got it. Addie.
Or I will allow an intelligence athletics check. One of those two.
Either
Whichever
way,
one's
it'll be a
better.
plus
As
4.
veteran with a legacy.
Wait, strength history
Breaking-
or
You got
No,
it, Eddie.
no, I'll
You
just-
got it. Natural 20
is
right
it with
here.
advantage for any reason?
So
Because I'm nice, sure. Because I want you to
Never
succeed.
asked for this, but I
'Cause she's
really
cute.
want to succeed.
I got ripped into that when I did that. You guys were all so upset.
Let's be
I've
clear.
never
Cannot believe
asked for
this.
advantage
Let's
before.
be clear.
Not
DJ.
you.
I'm
said
being
you.
told to roll an intelligence-based check.
DJ,
I
let's
can't
be clear.
believe
You
Drew
said
and Aaron were so mad at me when I did that to
you
Lydia.
said because you're cute. I said because I'm nice.
She asked because she was cute.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
No, not you.
We're
Campaign,
talking
campaign
about a
one.
different
Cam-
person.
Campaign one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a 17.
17. You think you have no capability of changing these runes or anything. These are solid steel bars, so even though you have your kind of weird magic non-existy thing that like you still can't walk through steel bars.
No.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams, you know.
Yeah.
But your martial art you think could be used to fool them. them.
Oh, I have some
Yeah.
already in. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you
I might be-
think that
okay.
using your ability that you have,
Okay.
you could fool the gate pretty
Okay.
much.
Cool.
Talith, can you drop down a rope? I'll come up.
Well, the greats.
can't-
Where are they not?
The grates
I
are
thought they were up higher.
no, the grates are basically at level for you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It just needs bloodshed.
It's tricky. Basically, all that I will ask if you are, the difficult part for me is how much do I say without accidentally revealing something you
Yeah.
don't want revealed. I will say.
I'm
Let
on
me
it.
pull
Is
up the sheet.
I think the number I have right now is 15.
15. And let's see.
I think, or maybe not. It's been so long. We never followed up on it.
Are you talking about the first ability or the second ability?
In below the second ability with
Yes,
numbers.
in the absorby thing.
Yeah.
I will say, so right now I believe, because since you've never told me that you're going to use this ability,
No.
I'll put it 0. I will allow you to absorb 20 for it to count.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Do you want me
Tal's
to
gonna
narrate how
witness
this
the
ability
coolest
looks?
thing he's ever seen before, and
Yeah.
and Drew has no idea what
Okay.
it is.
Talith, you watch as Addie steps up to the gate, and puts her hand on the steel bars. Which gate are you going for?
Do you recognize any of these symbols?
I mean, other than just what the names read,
Hmm.
no. But I mean, if I were to take a guess, I mean, blades might be the most in our wheelhouse. That sounds the most likely to be some sort of fight, and
Okay.
the rest are likely to be challenges of different variety of magic or charisma or business savvy, perhaps.
Okay.
I
I'll
like
do it. I'll
blades. Let's
follow.
do that.
Let's do blades. Okay. We're going to
Sounds
go
good.
to the blades.
Addie, you put your hand on the steel bars. You center yourself just as you were taught, and you do find that there is lifetimes of pain, of damage that have been accrued within the steel, in the very stone of the walls that surround you. And Talith, you watch as her hand flexes and she lowers her stance and breathes inward. And you see wounds arc her way up her arm, gashes forming all up her arm, below her armor and up her neck, onto her cheek, as blood begins to pour from the wounds that she opens. The gate senses the release of life here. And sure enough, the bars up into the ceiling, allowing you passage into the Tunnel of Blades. Let me just
Alright.
circle that on my list here.
Shall we?
Talith will snap his finger, and Sirius will teleport to him, kind of wrapped around his neck. And as he kind of crawls down from the wall and lands next to Addie, he'll actually pull out of his pouch a healing potion. Because I apparently have 3 right now.
I mean, I was low from all the mouthing off I was doing, so I will gladly take that.
So he'll hand you a health potion, and just
Cheers.
like you can tell you've known Tal for long enough now that you can tell he deeply wants to ask a lot of questions right now, but he is taking a lot of willpower for him not to, because he knows that you will not answer him.
I'm going to check the potion as I walk in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you will
smile.
heal up.
Is that 2d4 plus 4? Is that just a regular?
Yeah, just a
Healing
regular
potions?
health. So 2d4
Awesome.
plus 2d. This is 2d4 plus 2. I don't know if
Okay.
that's correct or not, Aaron. But
Let's say 2d4 plus 4. And just so you know, Gracie, if you aren't aware of, I'm sure that you.
Oh,
know this as well
I
as
know what
do.
I'm dealing with.
Yeah, the stored damage will not be removed as of yet. That will
Yeah.
maintain.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh. So I'm on the second or third.
You're on 20 plus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you'll have both the 10 plus and the 20
11
plus.
heals. Awesome. Thank you.
As you
Trying to
journey
speak to me,
down,
but I can't understand what he's saying.
as you journey down the tunnel of blades, the camera is going to pan upwards, moving through the vast amount of earth to the alley where currently Oda and Medora are speaking with Xiao Yan. She has just recently given you a task to basically be like, hey, there's these demonic revival cult. You guys got to stop them somehow.
And we had also just gotten a response from Addie with my message, with my sending that was like,
That's right.
Oh yeah,
we're infiltrating. What did she say? Dang it,
Infiltrating.
why is she gone?
The perfect time. Something
I know.
along with
I was
like,
like,
hey,
wait, what
we're
did she
currently
say?
infiltrating a blood cult. Screw off, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Cool. God, I want to metagame so bad and go talk and go be like, man, we should
Me
find
too.
Leslie, but I should not do that.
I mean, hey, you might need some backup.
Well,
Well, backup's coming whether or not they want it. So,
oh,
It's
I
true,
will
it's
state,
true, true.
thanks for pointing that out because I had written this down previously and you reminded me that I wrote it down because I don't remember the things that I write down very
Oh.
often. Xiao
Dang
Yan will, for
Yeah.
a second, she'll like flinch and look back and she'll say, well, that is strange. Two more forces have entered the city. Are you aware of who this would be?
Two. Do you think? I mean, Leslie was taking care of the ship, but do you think him and Silvers needed like stretch the legs or something? Like, well, I guess it's still 3 legs.
do we think Leslie, not Leslie, do we think Captain Silvers would leave the ship like that?
You doubt that both of
Don't-
them would leave at the same time.
Yeah, it's like that's very
Yeah, it
ominous. Like
seems-
there's no,
that
there's
seems-
no way. For their
Look,
enemy to lovers arc,
I-
there's no way that they'd leave together.
I mean, since my connection with my god has been growing, let's cast sending. I'll do a little sending spell to Leslie.
oh boy. How much time has
Yeah.
passed, DM?
You have entered the city. It was about a 45 minute walk.
Okay, okay.
Probably 45 for you since you were going pretty slow.
I guess Leslie's just talking his ear off.
Yeah, you know, because I have some things. I don't know. I have some things that I think Leslie would try to get out of Judge.
Well, let me tell
Nice.
you, we'll see how that's gone.
All right, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Cool. Hey, Leslie. This is Oda. Currently split up and infiltrating a cult. What is your situation?
Got a strong
Is
9
that it?
words if you want them.
9 words?
Whoa.
Pretty sure.
Wait, I got 9 words. I got also, I thought your butt looked nice this morning.
Perfect.
Wow, that's really nice. Whoa. I didn't know you could do this.
I knew he was gonna waste it.
A bit of a situation.
Uh-huh.
Judge Law making me try and find you. Going in circles, and then that's all. It cuts off. It sounds like he was gonna say more, but that's all he said.
spells do I have? Do I have
The rest of it was, thank you.
I can't.
My butt did look nice.
Yeah, I wear those pants just to get
Captain
compliments.
Silvers said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. The old men of the crew, we support each other. Okay, we
I
see
got
and we
these
support
jeans
each
at
other.
Gap.
Medora, you would watch as Oda. He'll say this message out loud, so you understand that he's messaging Leslie what he says, and then you watch him go ghost white.
Oh,
Um,
that's way more white than you count like a marshmallow right now. Are you okay? Like, is everything fine?
I did not know one could be this pale in the light.
I know this is actually quite crazy.
okay.
We
We
You're
got
sweating a little bit. Are you okay? Do you want a napkin?
Yeah. That would be lovely.
Here you go. It's covered in stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. We need to leave. We need to
Right.
find Leslie. We need to. No. Well, yes, we should. Oh, can we leave Leslie? No, we can't leave Leslie.
I think Leslie will be
We
great
need
on
to
his own.
find.
He's a
We need to,
trooper.
no. We need to we need to get off Farrakesh.
Oh, well, we have some other stuff we've got to do
okay.
first, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
we
Oda
can
like
find the
sits
rest of
down.
our
He like
team.
finds the alley wall and like sits down for a second.
Your
Okay.
friend does not look how you
He's
say.
not looking great at all.
Good.
Question though for you, do you possibly have any remnants of stuff from, I guess it'd be technically your old people from the cult, but then where they branched off, you know, like a piece of cloth or something?
Our supporters are few and far between. Few elders remain that support us. It is, for the most part, it is just me.
Gotcha. And just to go back to the remains, would there be like anything added on to it? Anything missing? Anything we need to be looking out for if we can find them to like, just disintegrate them?
It is said that the blood god, the Chionma, he was buried far below the earth. But the very battle that slayed him caused mountains to be born, valleys to be carved into the earth. But that could be anywhere. We are in a mountain range.
Yeah, just anything more specifically like with him. Was there any like key features about Chanma?
They said that his face was the face of hell. That to look into his eyes could carve your very soul from your body. It is said that his hands are clawed, capable of carving the earth with a single motion. His hair, like shadows, poured down from his head to his waist, and his eyes, like cavernous pits, skin pale as death.
Good to know. Good to know. We'll keep that in mind. Is there a way that we could contact you if we get the deed done? Like,
The flame guides my path. If it is necessary for you to find me, then it shall lead me to you.
great. Well, we'll go and start this task that you gave us. Are you good over there, bud? You okay? Are you ready to go? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go. Thank you for the information. We will do our best to update you when we can. We're probably now on a crunch time, so we'll
Seek
See
the
you, we see you.
seals. Find the seals. I know of that.
Gotcha.
Ritual magic, sorcery. It has been cast on this place. It must have some physical manifestation in this world that maintains the barrier that they need. This town, it is a death pit. And make haste, or else many will die. I must
Gotcha.
go. I wish you luck on your journey,
Thank
as
you.
I need it on mine.
Great.
She will hold her hand up and burst into a column of flame. And as the flame disappears, she is gone.
My eyebrows, are they still there? All right,
They were
Oda.
never there to begin with.
Okay, I like Medora slowly turns around. It's just a lot of information at once. She's like, all right, Oda, I have a really specific thing to ask from you. I guess two things. First off, deep breaths. We're gonna be okay. If Leslie knows how to put somebody in circles, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Do you possibly, by chance, have anything of Addie or Talith in your possession?
You have Melody.
The
got
bird
Melody.
sits on your head. The bird, Melody, is sitting there in the most, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But she's better now because Talith is, at around this point is when Talith gets his leg broke. So,
So,
yeah, we got Melody.
second off, are you afraid of like wolves, dogs? Are you afraid of them? Are you good?
No, they're fine.
Great.
No,
DM.
I'm not okay, but wolves are fine.
uh-huh.
What I would like to do is Medora would like to shift into a sniffer dog,
Mm-hmm.
sniff Medora, and
that's
see if I can have
crazy.
a trail.
You're going to smell yourself?
No, smell
Melody.
Melody.
Melody. Sorry, you said
Did I say
Medora. I'm like,
Medora?
you
Oh,
have a trail.
yeah.
Yeah, roll a survival check with advantage as you're now a bloodhound of a very
Oi.
decrepit looking bloodhound.
Perfect. Oh, his probably skin is falling off. I've never I've seen one in
looking
books.
bloodhound. That's
It's like
terrible.
one eye's just like kind of just slowly falling out of its
The
head.
only
It's
flesh
whatever.
there is the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing I need.
Yuck.
You said with
That's
advantage.
wild.
Gross. You?
19.
19. You are able to pick up on Melody's scent. It'll probably be a little bit of a winding path because you'll first have to go back to where you've split off and then wander into the slums. But you have Talith's scent. Is that where you would like to go?
Problem is we have to
sorry.
go where we split. I'm in a dog mode right now, so
Yeah, you can't talk anymore. So did
But
you just like
but she
leave?
can think. She's not.
Yeah, but I can't read her mind.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying she's not just a dog. She doesn't
You
just
could
have the
cast
mind.
a
of
whole
a
I'm
bunch
dog.
of,
smart dog.
How many spell slots you got to cast message with? Or sending.
Cast message. Sending, I got nothing. Sending's a third level spell.
Oh, well,
Use the two of those. So that's how that's going. Yeah, hence why I'm not like panic word vomiting to Leslie, and having a mild heart attack. Okay, all right.
The correct term is panic attack.
No, well, the panic attack is inducing a heart attack.
Oh,
yeah, when you're that old,
Um,
everything's a little bit of a heart attack.
Yeah,
I say
yeah.
while he's like 40.
Yeah, I'm 49. Yes, dog, Medora.
I will sniff around, but DM question. Am I able to see of any alternative routes throughout the city that will still keep me on Tala's smell, but where we can maybe have a little bit of coverage? Just little.
Oh,
'Cause mind you, there's a
just wanna
zombie dog.
You just want to roll stealth while you're tracking. You can do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
7 years ago.
17.
17. Yeah, you're able to stay pretty well in the shadows. Oda is following along.
Oh yeah, I'm like sniffing the ground.
I'm not being stealthy at all. She's like ducking behind barrels and like kind of following the set and like being all stealthy. And then Oda is like drunkenly walking down the middle of the road. Being
it's
like
just great.
Medora.
It's just so great because there was a time I go into the shadows, my eyes just all of a sudden go like a light green, just to kind of like night vision, like, you know. But each time I proceed to keep on sniffing, just more and more parts of the skin fall off. Because it's just I'm so focused.
And no one notices because your eyes go green as you enter into the shadow and kind of look around, and then Oda like knocks over a barrel of fish. Like,
oh my gosh! Oh no!
He goes, "Hey, what are we trying to do here, bro? You trying to mess with our business?"
No, I'm so sorry.
Bark, bark.
I'm
Bark.
Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! I don't want to talk to you anymore.
okay.
Get out of my out of my stall.
What is happening to me? Okay. I'm sorry. And I'll duck down an alley and I'm gonna like collect
I'll rest a
myself for a
paw.
moment.
I'll calmly walk up. I'll rest a paw on your knee, and it's
Okay.
like the skin falls off on your knee.
Oda like puts the hand over the paw and he like looks up at you with the most like, thank you so much for showing support in this moment of need type of look where it's like,
I'm not gonna lie. Also, you grab the paw, and like the moment you let go, the skin attached to your hand, and it's like,
You just keep the paw.
are you okay? Oh my gosh. Okay.
I just get back to
I'm
both.
sorry. We gotta lock it. I gotta lock it.
And
Cool.
we continue the path.
And yeah, I'll follow tentatively.
Wonderful. The two of you re-enter into the slums after a little bit of searching and tracking and kind of rumbling into stuff. As you're going, Medora, you start to notice the movement of the spirits in this town. As you enter the slums, you notice that they are all kind of coalescing in a direction.
Is the direction veering off from the smell trail?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's not following their path. Something else is happening.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it's a tough decision. Oh.
Well,
Follow the
and you can't
spirits.
communicate with this beat. I can't. I'm just following you. So wherever you decide to go, follow the spirits. Wherever you decide to go, the spirits.
Oh, crap. I really gotta think. You
I'll
know
also
what?
say,
Medora's
yeah.
more. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Oda's on high alert. My passive perception of 20 is like at like 27 right now. He's like
100%. You've diverted other stats. Your dexterity is at like a -5.
exactly
Just to put it into perception.
exactly.
So, knowing Medora's curiosity when it comes to all things soul-like and all things with connections, she'll kind of look back, make sure Oda's still there, and then we'll then just slow down and go the path that the souls and shadows are taking us.
Okay. The path takes you. I've got a gnat in my room. It's very irritating.
Might be cooked.
You've following the path of the souls and spirits. They lead you to what appears to be a barren plot of land. Both of you, upon stepping foot, know this to be desecrated ground. Additionally, you know that it is a graveyard. But you
Very
can
good.
inherently
Very good for
sense. Yeah, Oda, you both of you are like,
Oh, we are
this is
set.
bad.
I'm like-
this is bad, but also kind of
I
feels like
feel
home.
more at home than I have in months,
Um,
you know?
I will state for both of you, I mean, you both love graveyards, right? Neither one of you like desecrated ground.
No.
Desecrated ground means that the spirits are not like someone is forcibly harming spirits here.
Mm.
It is not a like, oh, it's just a fun, chill place for the undead to hang out. It's that someone has committed a grave crime against the domain of like existence. Yeah.
Is-
You've got a
is-
hand.
More like empty paw because I'm still in my dog mode. Is there any, I guess, spaces on this desecrated ground that seems more disturbed than other ones, like other spots?
Roll an investigation check with advantage.
Oh boy, will I. Oh, I don't even know if I'll need it. 'Cause I don't think I can get any better than that. Yeah, oh, definitely keep the first one. Natural 20.
Yeah.
The fact the
what-
second time I
yeah.
rolled was a nat 1, so we're going to stick
Uh-huh.
with the natural 20.
Yeah, you can very clearly see everything about this graveyard. One, there are no tombstones or anything like that. There are a few barren trees that pop up here and there, no leaves or anything on them, clearly dead. There is one person who seems kind of slumped against one of the trees, breath rattling in his chest. And you can see a spot just below the surface of the earth that has been disturbed, and you can sense that there is something firm below that earth.
Like a coffin?
Not quite.
Hmm. Interesting.
I don't know what Oda's going to do, but Medora is absolutely like just wanting to get to the bottom of this. I know that while I'm still in my dog form, and I'm assuming I fixed my paw at this point, I
It
will
snaps
go.
back on
Yeah.
like a
I
Lego
will-
piece.
Terrible. It's horrible.
I will go to the disturbed spot of this ground where there's something that seems to be a little bit more firm there. Is it like already like opened up, or is it like
Would you
where the-
like to dig below the earth to see what lies below?
I think
Do I notice that there's something messed up with this?
Yeah, you can kind of ascertain it. You see you see the trees, you see the person, and
Okay.
Medora is standing there, eyes intently focused on a single spot of ground that you can even tell has recently been upturned.
I'll set my pack on the ground, pull out one of those like little shovels that extends, and I'll start getting this site ready.
I didn't even start digging. So I just look at him. I'm like,
You
The
don't even
grave
have
was
to dig
disturbed. We
that
gotta-
deep.
we gotta
You
finish
dig
the-
like
You know,
half a spade into the earth and clunk against what you can tell is basically stone. This is not a coffin. This is nothing. A little bit more digging reveals a massive obsidian like slate that is at least like 5 foot by 5 foot buried below the earth. Yes.
I'm pretty familiar with burial rites and rituals, and
This has
things that
nothing to do
people
with any
go
of that.
through.
oh, it's nothing.
I'm like, I like go to pull out my book, and I'm like, I know there's nothing in there. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Medora. I could really use someone to talk to right now.
You can also see etchings on this obsidian slate.
So
Uh,
once
okay.
she hears Oda talk, you just all of a sudden see the dog just break its bones. The skin starts falling off and then goes into a pool of black ooze, but it's kind of tough because she's on the ground, so it's soaking up a little bit. So then when she gets, she's like, "Ah, my wrist, my back. Is this what you feel like, Oda, all the time?"
I want you to know, I love you and I accept you, and there's nothing wrong about who you are.
What do you need?
But that sight is the most disturbing thing I will ever witness repeatedly in my life. I just need to put that out there.
because that's how I learned. So you better think twice.
Just that's just how it is. Okay, cool. Stone, not a traditional burial, right? Do I recognize the etchings? Is it a language? Is it
You don't. Medora, you do. Medora, this is basically curse speak. It is a language specifically meant for curses.
Oof.
Oh no, this is bad Grigri on this, Oda. This is bad.
You know some various things upon reading this. One, this is one of 9 such tablets. The purpose
wait.
of these tablets is twofold. One, it keeps spirits locked within an area. And 2, they can be activated to basically cause people of a specific trait to basically have their veins ripped apart from the inside.
Can you
I-
read what type of people?
That will require a bit deeper of a check. Can you roll an Arcana check for me if that's something you would like to ascertain?
Sorry, I'm not playing your character.
You're not me.
Just a suggestion from a.
I'll do it.
I'm nobody. I mean, if you don't have to do anything, I'm just curious.
No, Medora's curious too.
Perfect.
17.
No. I totally gave you a little guidance on that.
Roll a d4 and add it to the roll.
I appreciate Aaron being really generous because
21.
that was definitely
21.
after the roll.
21 is not high enough to determine
Hey.
what this curse involves in specifics.
Thus,
This
Aaron's
is deep-
generosity makes sense.
Deep curse lore.
Okay, all right.
I should have done like a history check because I would have possibly maybe known by stories told by Mama.
I can tell you that this is not a native curse to you. It uses the same language, but this is very much a Vadakesh classic.
Of course,
How,
the one place I never grew up. I don't know.
How recent doesn't look like this was put here?
You think that it was probably put here maybe like a month or 2 ago? Like it wasn't like yesterday by any means, but it certainly hasn't been
Okay.
here for 100 years.
Okay. So there was a body.
There's a person. Like a
Living
breathing
person?
Yeah, like a breathing person.
Oh,
Like leaning against a tree far away.
I'm sitting there with my hands on my hips and I'm like looking down, and then I just hear and I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Damage report. What's going on with him?
He appears to have severe late-stage tuberculosis.
Rough. Cool. Not fixing that. Maybe
It's always
easing the
tuberculosis,
pain.
guys.
Okay. All right. Oh.
I mean, could I maybe see if his veins ripped out of his skin? Like,
Oh no, just the lung stuff. Just dying to good old classic tuberculosis.
That's
Oh.
that sucks.
He's going full Red Dead.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Try to take it easy. Can you speak?
What do you want of me?
I don't think we really want anything of you. I just want to help.
No, we got a couple questions. All right. You can breathe. Breathe it out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay.
I was trying to. Okay, never mind.
We don't have time.
Bedside manners. Bedside manners are important.
Do you think? Look, I worked at a diner way too long.
We don't need to. Okay, we don't need to argue this
Yeah.
out right now. Ask your questions.
Okay. Hello. Hope you're doing okay. You know, getting the nice fresh air.
Well, don't start with your manners now.
Listen. Listen, Dad. Jeez. You know, that rock in the ground over there, we just, came by it. Have you seen it here for have you known it's there?
By my hands it was placed.
Why?
Yeah, that's the question I was going to ask. Why?
The dark earth will have his vengeance.
Okay. Honestly, okay. Oh, can I look at this guy? How far along is he? Is he like dying any minute now?
Like, if he makes it through the day, it's an act of your god specifically.
Okay, cool. Listen, friend. I can tell you're in a lot of pain, and I don't want to prolong that. So, I stab him.
Oh my God!
I
That's
feel
your
like this is really
bedside
fitting
manner?
that the two of you are together when this happens, given the last time the situation,
time,
both
I
of you
didn't
were
wanna
kind of
stab
on the
him.
same page.
Listen,
wanna stab
it's
him.
once again, he's dying of tuberculosis. He's not gonna last an hour. I'm trying to give him mercy.
Here's the thing. You just told me about a judge whose name is Law chasing your ass.
His name is
And you
actually
do
his,
this?
judge, his name is actually Judge
His
Law.
first name is Judge.
That makes it even
Yeah.
worse, Oda. And you
Isn't
do
that
this.
incredible?
His name is he is Judge Law.
If he's suffering and there's no way for him to live, it's an act of mercy to put him out of his misery. We do still have questions though, and this is where things get a little gray. I'm gonna cast
Don't
Speak
worry.
with Dead.
I was gonna do it because I have the I have the
I mean, if you want to cast Speak,
Okay,
both
you
of us
did
have
the
this
deed.
ability.
Here's
It's
the
kind of
thing.
the nice thing about the two
Here's
of
the
us.
thing. You just killed him. So do you
You-
think that he would actually respond to the words that you have to say?
Well, he kind of has to.
Okay, well, okay.
Again,
Like, he would respond, but he wouldn't,
Maybe he
I
feels
know.
better.
I personally know several people who were grateful for this type of treatment, and I can't speak for this man,
can't-
but I'm genuinely trying to help.
That lag was nasty.
I know,
can't speak.
absolutely nasty.
Is the robot just bad?
Yeah,
Oh no!
No, you're
It's
okay.
good.
It's
No,
good.
it's good.
Okay, all right. I'm so
Um,
sorry.
Okay, time for seriousness. I know one too many people that hated me after I did stuff like that. So it's usually 50-50 call.
Suppose there were more soldiers than I was used to, but nonetheless, do you want to perform the ritual? Do you want me to perform it?
I'll do it. I
Casting
gotta
Speak
think
with
about-
Dead.
Cool.
Groovy.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you can
And-
handle the questions.
yes.
And I'm gonna go start digging a grave.
Yeah, while I'm
You got it.
casting Speak of Dead, I of course, take the dagger out of him, I'm assuming, unless he took it with him. I place
Oh, yeah.
my hand on
Just quick, painless. as quick as possible, as humane as possible.
Yeah, start digging, Oda. Start digging. I placed my.
It's
hand
not
on
like I
his
just
head.
went in and was like, you know?
And with the multi shiv.
No.
While my hand is placed, is just all of a sudden you see whoever is watching, if Oda does stay, ooze come out of the wound, covering his body, and then it glows almost like a eerie green, almost like putrid green, and then Speak with Dead is cast.
Absolutely. You've got 5 questions.
All right. What group were you with?
I
Gravediggers
was a
Anonymous.
member of the
Sorry.
Dark Faction.
Got it. Okay. What is your name?
I have not had one for many years.
Trying to word this correctly. Where is the group's hideout?
We are scattered to the winds.
Oh, this man's getting nowhere.
Oda kind of like leans back over. Where are the other stones?
Yeah, where are the other stones?
The city is a body. They lie at its meridians.
Okay. Oda nods like he knows what that means.
You got 1 left.
Oh.
You just leave them there.
No, I'm trying.
Just like
I
waiting
had
for
one
the
quick-
last question that'll
it's
never
like-
come.
No, it's like it's right there, but it's like I have so many questions that I can't ask.
Are you upset that Oda killed you? I'm just kidding.
Wow. Just to waste one because I have no other further questions. Do you have any family here?
They were slaughtered by Kin Kiao.
And then he
Gotcha.
will
Motive?
breathe his last rattling breath for the second time, and collapse against the tree.
Well,
I mean, that all makes sense. If he's a member of the Dark Faction and King Cow is the one who that decimated the Dark Faction.
The pieces are coming together, baby.
'Cause- the thing is, I was thinking he was going to be blood cold with putting these stones down, but now
No, the Dark Faction.
A
wants-
third
the Dark
challenger has
Faction wants
entered the
revenge.
battlefield.
The Dark Faction wants revenge.
This is. I just want to point out, everyone. This is the most scared I've ever been, because every time I look over at Gracie, I can literally see gears turning. I can see pieces of the puzzle being placed, and she's just sitting there muted. And I know for a fact that when she unmutes, I'm
Your
gonna
life
be
will be ruined.
unraveled like a ball of yarn. And I don't like this feeling.
yeah,
just
I
so
kind of do actually,
you-
but you know.
And the best part
Aaron's
is
a masochist.
we have Judge Law on our side right now.
Well, he's on a side.
yeah.
Judge Law is present.
Judge Law is present, and thankfully a good human being who does not like cults. So
Yeah.
Oda
Or murder.
is not really engaged with you at all, Medora. He's just sitting there digging, kind of locked in his own space.
Is he digging the tablet?
No, he's digging a grave for the guy.
Oh,
It is tough because most people don't get graves dug around here. So every time you dig a
It's
little
just
bit
really
deeper,
rocky
you like
soil.
hit a bone, a rock.
Ugh.
Like
Okay.
this is basically a
Oh.
mass grave of the slums. It's just a place for them to put the dead bodies after they've died.
Yeah, I'll do my best. If I do discover other bodies, I'll dig around them and kind of like try and keep
Mhm.
their
Try to
skeletons
keep them
together or their corpses together, and then try and make like one centralized pit that I can
Killed
then
a
put
gnat.
all of them into. Nice.
That's a victory for
But yeah,
Aaron.
it'll probably take him a good like 30, 45 minutes.
Absolutely. 6-foot pit. That's a tough one.
Gotta do it proper, man.
May I ask, as this is going on, / after it is done, do you have any plans to do anything with the tablet? Medora, is there anything that you're doing in this time where he's digging the grave? What's kind of popping?
Yes, I actually had a question. Is there a way? Do I? The problem is I don't have it as like a language, but do I know how to write curse speak?
If you would like to interact with the curse speak on the tablet, it will take an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, dice don't fail me now, please.
Now,
Wait.
before you roll,
Uh-huh.
can I ask, what are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to erase it? Are you wanting to change it? If you are wanting to change it, in what way are you trying to change it?
I first want to see if there's a loophole within the writing of the tablet. And if not, I guess I just want to know the full, if there's any like additional writing that I missed, just getting the full thing of it.
Okay.
And then possibly maybe changing it. But first I want to see if there's a loophole.
Sure.
13.
Wait, so
13. It seems pretty airtight, but it seems pretty spirit tight. The main clause of this that you're for sure confident on what it says is that making a barrier that the souls are trapped in. The second part of it, which are a little more unclear, which is the like, hey, this will cause a bunch of people to die with a specific trait. You don't quite know what that trait is, so it's a lot harder to know if there's loopholes for it or kind of what the end goal or intent of it is.
You know what? I'ma bite the bullet and I'ma be stupid. And I'm gonna try to attempt to change the wording that I know. Because I know I can read where it's like it's gonna like hit a lot of people with a certain trait, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to see if I can change the writing to say where they're in a certain cult.
Okay.
Whoa.
This will be I'll tell you right now, it would be a very difficult check. And it will be made with disadvantage. Now, it's not impossible. I love this type of stuff. You know?
Okay. So the check again, what was the check again?
This will be an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh.
And DJ, if you do want to throw guidance her way, I'll allow it.
Oda's locked in.
Wow,
Okay,
the
unless-
one time I
like it.
need Oda.
No. If you go to Oda and get his attention, he'd be willing to help, but he's not paying attention to you at all. He's locked in the consequences of his own actions and the lifestyle that he's chosen to live.
You know what?
He's not having a good time. It's a bad day for Oda.
I like it.
I'm gonna turn around and, at least from my experience from death and respect of spirits, I will wait until like he's fully, covered, done the ritual needed. Then I pick up a rock and I throw it at him to get his attention.
Oh.
Come over here.
Okay, yeah. What's up? How can I help?
Let's just say I need a little bit of a help. I'm trying to do something, but I don't know if I got what it fully takes. And we're both,
I'll give you a pat on your shoulder and cast guidance.
great. Thanks, bud. Wouldn't have done it without you.
Okay. So same roll, Arcana check, disadvantage, but add a guidance. Which is 1d4. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
How thick is the stone?
It is basically a 5 foot by 5 foot rectangle, but it's only maybe 2 inches thick.
Okay.
Which also implies that although the man who died may have been one of the ones to bury it, it was very unlikely that he was alone.
Yeah.
When I tell you, Oda's God is on my side.
He's a good guy.
I
Everybody thinks
first
he's a bad
rolled-
guy. He's a good guy.
No, I first rolled a 19, and I was like, I hope I can get a 20. I then rolled 17, and then I rolled a d4 of +3. So I got
Nice.
a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Dirty 20. And just to double check, what you are trying to do is to modify the tablet.
Yes, to where it affects a cult instead of people.
I can tell you 2 things.
Uh-huh.
The DC to modify at your current situation was 25.
Oh.
Fair
However,
respect.
I will say that with a dirty 20, you are able to modify it, but it will not have the effect that you intended.
Oh, great. I turn around to Oda, I'm like, I think I mischipped with my chisel.
So, what did you do now?
Let's just let's just I don't even know if we need to bury this back. It'd probably be smarter if we bury this back because I don't need people looking at how I write.
What happens if we break it?
That's scary territory. We both should know with spirits. We shouldn't fuck around with spirits like this. And I'm already on thin ice.
You've
But
rolled
if-
some really high Arcana checks here. I'll tell you right now, Medora, as an answer to the question of what happens if you break it, there's 9 of these. Breaking 1 probably won't do a whole lot. And if you break enough of them, it would probably cancel out the curse, or at least lower the barrier on the souls.
Ah. Wait a minute.
What happens if we break it?
Although I don't like fucking around with spirits, we can maybe help them out a little bit.
Backpack.
Whoa. Okay. I mean, we could try. We just gotta. The thing is, if we break this from the words of the man that died and then died again, we then have to find the rest of them.
I think I would. So, okay, DM. The what did he say? The something of the body. Where when I asked where the other ones were,
It was
Oh,
something
yes,
of the body along the
meridians.
meridian.
the meridians of the body. Does it have to do with chakras? Am I familiar with that phrase?
Yeah,
I was
roll a
student
medicine check.
here. Perfect. Oh,
With advantage,
good
I'll
at
say.
it. Okay, all right, we're gonna pull up the phone to roll this.
And hopefully by the time you're done rolling, you're in it will figure itself out.
Roll D20.
By the power of an internet dice roller.
Okay, plus medicine. Man, the internet dice roller sucks. 19.
19?
11 plus 8, yeah.
Okay. You know what the meridians are speaking of.
Mhm.
They're basically ways to channel energy that martial artists use, the pathways in the body. It's kind of where the idea of like acupuncture stems from.
Yeah.
Cupping, all that sort of thing.
Totally.
You think that if the statement of the city is like a body, they lie in its meridians.
Yeah.
You would be able to imply where those locations were if you had a map of the city.
I think if we got a map, or maybe if we got on the ship, actually we could go meet up with Leslie and then we could get a view of the ship, and then but he's with Judge. Maybe we go back to the ship and then we can shoot the cannon. No, never mind. Anyway, if we get some sort of bird's eye view of the city, I can probably figure out where the other stones are.
Well, boy, oh boy. I mean, we still technically have Melody, but boy, oh boy.
Too bad you can't see through her eyes.
Can I shapeshift into a crow?
I believe. How many uses of wild shape do you have?
I think it's
Is it-
technically.
2 at 5th level?
I think it's 2.
Because in the
Nice.
previous episode, you summoned your crocodile.
I did. Darn.
Oh, that uses a wild shape. Oh,
Yes.
that's
It does,
crazy.
because it's either my straw belt
Whoa.
or a wild shape, and I have to. I think it's short rest or long rest to get them back. I think it's short rest, but
Cool.
we haven't done that.
Cool.
So, shoot.
Well, let's start with this stone, and then we can kind of figure that out. Odo will pull out a chisel and a hammer, and with the hands that have carved many actual tombstones, I'm gonna use some masonry skills. We'll do a line. We'll do another line. We'll get some wedges. We'll pound them in to actually just like very strategically crack this stone.
I'll tell you right now, you don't even need to do half of that. The moment that your chisel makes contact with this stone, you feel a rush of familiar energy. Although you are not familiar with curses, the magic employed here is in your divine realm. You
Daddy's
basically-
home. All
You
right.
bear your will upon this tablet, and one swing of the hammer, it shatters into 9 separate pieces.
Odo was not expecting that at all. He's like big swing, and it just shatters. And he's like, oh.
When did you have that
Okay.
strength in you? What the? When was this?
I did some push-ups this morning. I've been feeling a little out of shape, so I kind of want to like get back into it. But
People
I
keep
don't-
calling me the portly one, and it
they
doesn't
call me
feel-
pudgy. I don't like being called pudgy. It's not okay. Okay, fat shaming's not cool, man.
Now that the tablet is shattered, may I ask where you are wanting to go? Are you trying to find a map, or are you just going to try to raw dog the city and determine
No,
your
okay.
location?
Okay, all right, Medora. I need you to walk me off a cliff here. Is it crazy to go back to the skirmisher?
Meanwhile, I'm picking up a piece of the tablet to put in my pocket. Just, I mean, so here's
I've
the
also
thing.
been here before. Do I know of any good other like high spot locations? Sorry, Medora. I just cut you off in the middle of your
Okay,
sentence.
it's all right.
I mean, if you were in the center of the city where the Marshall Union like headquarters is, you would be able to get a clear view of the top of the city from the very top of it.
So is it crazy to go back to the skirmisher, or we could go over to the Marshall Union building? It's in the center of the city, and it has a 360-degree view of the entire city. That would also work.
If we think, well, we know Leslie's not at the skirmisher, and they're now with Judge.
You don't know that.
Hypothetically speaking, because we said that there were 2 bodies. Now, if we thinking, well, they could be different people. They could be more than different people. But
Yeah,
I'm
it could
gonna
be
assume.
none of your party at all.
I'm gonna assume that skirmisher's empty. Do you think
Okay.
we'd get more view from the skirmisher? Do you get safe spot to go back, breathe, recoup from what just happened?
That's honestly probably really fair, but now that I think about it, I actually think that going to the Marshall Alliance building might be better because I can scope things out closer to the ground, I think, a little bit more and come up with more plan for how I want to die, basically, I think. So that would be interesting. But I think the Marshall Alliance building will be better.
Okay, we're not going to pass over the death conversation because, I mean, you're getting old. I understand that, but that's a whole different conversation. The Union, I think that might be best.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll
Yeah,
talk about that death
okay.
conversation later because I don't know why you're bringing it up, bud. Don't
Hey,
die on me.
Melody.
Chirp, chirp.
You there, girly? You trip. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Wah.
And you scout ahead a little bit, and if you see Leslie and / Orr, a man dressed entirely in black, with either with Leslie or on his own, can you come back and warn us?
Tweet.
Oh,
And Oda dies.
And Oda succumbs to his heart attack.
With an affirmation from Melody, I'm going to assume that you and Oda head towards the Marshall Union headquarters.
I'm going to assume as well. He's clutching his heart and just like, it's
Yeah,
okay. bud."
he has a little bit of a little. His tummy's rumbling a little bit, some heartburn.
I pull out some I guess some mushrooms that
Pepto-Bismol.
act like Tums. Here, have some mushrooms. It'll help like Tums. It's okay. bud.
And you drag the petrified Oda with you towards the Union headquarters. I want to head back over to Leslie. Leslie, you've been talking up a storm, and
Yeah.
the man in black hasn't killed you, which is
Nice.
both good things for Leslie. What are you kind of
Yeah,
talking
he's feeling
about?
pretty
How's it
good
kind of
about
going
himself.
for you?
So he's been, this is honest and sincere of Leslie. He does not know where he is. He doesn't know the layout of things. He doesn't know where stuff is. And so Leslie is essentially wandering around, walking through streets, going down alleys, whatever else. And he's pretty forthright with the fact that he doesn't know where to go. But I figured that throughout this time, he's been from time to time chatting with Judge Law, and eventually, as they're walking by DJ,
And
DJ dropped out.
Died. I
That's
believe
okay.
his power died. So it may be
His
a minute.
power died. Well, our stream is a little goofy. Should we go to break while it's fixed, or what do we want to do here, folks?
Just give
just
me a
keep-
minute
just
here.
look, Drew's an
No,
expert.
it's really
I'll-
funny because right
Okay,
now
that's
Addie
true.
is Oda, which is her worst nightmare.
Drew, fix
Yeah,
it.
we'll keep it running. We'll keep it running.
Drew,
We just
fix
can't be
it.
too
I'm
funny.
working on it. I'm
We just
working on
can't
it.
be
I'm right
too
there. I'm almost
funny.
I don't want to be.
I'm Oda.
We can't
I'll
be
make
too
sure
funny
to
because
write
then my
that in
face
as
is.
things that make Addie really upset, and I'll have a Freaky Friday session where you and Oda swap places.
so-
Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea.
That would
feel
be
like the
like
new one worth
Addie's
it for?
no good, very bad, terrible, awful day.
Absolutely.
It's like that's how it starts.
I'm like, Addie, you wake up, your back hurts, and you're like, no.
You look and you see a gut. You see that you're portly.
I'm like, Oda, you wake up, you're smoking hot. You're not sure what happened.
You're
They probably say,
jacked.
"Oh, did I
Enter
get
movie.
younger?"
You're ripped as hell. Oda's like, yo, this is awesome.
Oh my god.
Your back doesn't hurt. Only your
incredible.
feelings.
Speaking of feelings, tell me,
yeah.
what's going on out here?
I'm writing a book. By the way. While they're walking.
Can you? This is crazy. Can you actually roll a charisma? A charisma, whatever you want.
Okay. Charisma survival again, maybe?
Sure.
Actually,
if that's what's good for you.
That is what's good for me. I'll actually do a charisma perception with the goal of I'm really trying to read him, and I know it's more like insight, but we're gonna go with it.
No.
since you let
This
me.
is absolutely fair. Hit me.
That'll be a 21.
Here's the thing, Grant. I want you to know this. There is a lot. Like, you've messaged me privately
Mhm.
during
Yeah, I
this
have.
time,
I did.
and you told me your intent, and I was like,
Mhm.
hey, yeah, okay. And you've managed to say one of the only things that actually might matter.
Yes, I'm so
And
glad.
I'm a little upset about it.
No, this is good. This is how I work, Aaron. I unintentionally do things exactly the way that will interfere with your plans, and that is how it works.
Leslie, you say, I'm writing a book, and you sense, just for briefest of moments, there is an emotional shift in the air with Judge Law that immediately he gets it under wraps.
Yep. I've been, traveling around and collecting stories of all sorts of folks. Stories are powerful. They have the power to change how we see the world, how we see ourselves. And well, you seem like an interesting enough fella. And I know, that I'm not the one asking the questions, but this ain't quite a question. I just want to open up the space where if you happen to have any stories that you think are worth telling, I would love to hear it and consider it for my collection. Keeps walking gingerly.
You hear a sigh that comes from a different time. And Judge Law says, "You want a story, huh?
Yes.
You ever heard the one of the poet and the muse?
I don't think I've heard that one yet. Please do tell.
Long time ago, there was a poet boy. He loved singing songs, writing stories, telling tales. But he was lost and he was wild, free as the wind, but still trapped like a bird in a cage. Till one day he stumbled across a woman. The moment he laid eyes on her, he found that wind under his wings. He found that the world had color. He found his muse. The little poet boy fell in love. The muse did too. He loved her, fierce, strong as anyone had ever loved another. And one day, the poet and the muse, they had a child, little baby girl. And then along came another poet boy. And just like the one before him, he fell in love. But the first poet was all grown up now, wiser, stronger. He wrote less stories. He sang less songs. And he was content. But one day death came, bearing his flaming sword, his blade of darkened steel. And the muse he took with him. And the first poet was left with nothing but his baby girl, who had his eyes but his wife's smile. But one day, the new poet, he went and he stole that little girl, took her away where the storms pounded the beach, and the poet boy had no wings to fly on. That young boy, he killed that little girl She died, smashed on the rocks, and he ran. And on that day, the poet boy died too. No more songs, no more stories to tell. How do you like it? Good enough for your book?
Leslie stops and turns. Out of any story you could have told, why would you tell one so tragic? Is that the story you really want to tell for this book? Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful story, but why this one?
Because it's the only one I have left.
I see. I'm sorry. You know, I've lost a lot too. I relate in some ways.
Then why have you been leading me around in circles?
I'll be honest, kind of lost. I don't know where to go. I've never been here.
Where do you want to go? Where are you trying to go?
Me? Where do I want to go?
Do you see anyone else around here that I'd be asking questions?
All right. You're right. Where do I want to go? It's a hard question. Well, I am pretty hungry. I don't know, like, if this is a work expense for you, since, like, I'm out here helping you do your job. But if it is, then maybe it can be a bit of a write-off if you get me some lunch.
Assuming that you are not Captain Leslie, is there a name I could call you by?
Daniel.
Bro, you have a code name. It's called Bear.
You know, it's just the name that popped into my head. And also, you know... it's just
Bro, why you
the
gotta
name
steal
that
my
popped-
name?
I know, and that's why it's so funny to me. It's Daniel, and it's also the name that pops into Leslie's head for that reason.
I can't believe you.
Well then, Captain Daniel. If you have no idea where you're leading me, and you want to get some food, then why aren't you leading me there?
Sounds good to me. And he'll start walking. You know, back a ways they passed this place that was, they had like noodles and stews. It's a little bit warm out, so it's a little bit silly to get something brothy and like
They
warm.
have
Do they have
a
like ice
cold,
noodles?
Yeah, they have a cold noodle dish.
Yeah.
I have just the idea.
And
You
it
know,
is
stew
getting,
sounds good, but like cold.
it is getting closer, like deeper into the evening. The sun falls fast in the valley, surrounded by mountains on all sides. The sun is setting quickly, even though it's only maybe 6, approaching 7 p.m. You start to head back to the shop, and Judge will speak again, and he'll say, Daniel, I'd like to believe myself a pretty good judge of character. I'd like to believe that I take care of people who are good and I punish those who are bad. And when I look at you, I don't see a criminal.
Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Which means that if you do something that will force me to have to shoot you, I'm going to feel bad after.
Likewise.
Now, I'd also like if you, being an upstanding citizen with a good heart, would assist me if we do encounter that criminal.
Well, what kind of a assisting are you talking about? What do you want me to do?
Step 1, don't get in my way.
All
Step
right.
2, call him out if you see him.
Ah,
Step 3,
Well-
if you want to fire a couple shots, I won't stop you.
I hear you. And what are we gonna do if we can't find him? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a little nervous. You put me in a tough spot here. I hope you understand. But like, if I can't find him, then that's gonna look bad. But what if I can't find him? You know, what are you gonna do to me? Is my question.
There's a reason I took you with me, Daniel. You're his way off world, right?
Theoretically, if he comes back, I guess.
Vadakesh isn't known for having a lot of movement on or off world. You're his likely return, and if he doesn't go to you, then I'll have to take the long way out. I figure keeping you here by me, assuming that there isn't a second captain aboard that ship of yours, means that he won't leave. And if he does, you'll be losing your ship, which I imagine as a captain is not something you're fond of.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of them even know how to fly that thing.
Now, as for finding him, I was frankly hoping that you were lying to me. It would give me an excuse to shoot you, and an excuse to shoot him once I find him, and then make him feel bad because I had to shoot you. I would feel a little bad, sure, but it would be justified seeing his face. I can find Oda.
He'll hold up his gloved hand.
I've got my own assistants.
Your glove?
He will grab the like bottom of his glove and pull it off, and you will see that integrated into his hand, partly up his arm, is metallic, a bronze and copper mesh of wires and lattices, and in the center there is a massive bulbous eye.
Oh.
His left hand is a Modron.
Oh no. That's bad news for old Leslie.
He will, the eye will open and start to look around, and then he'll pull the glove back down, and he'll say,
My friends in law are more than willing to help me find that criminal. Of course, when I'm shooting you, I'll use my left. But when I'm killing him, that'll be all me.
Wow, you really don't like him.
Don't like is an understatement. Now, cold noodles?
Yeah, cold noodle sounds good to me. Leslie will lead him to cold noodles,
Fantastic.
and Leslie will try to get Judge Law to pay the bill. Just
Oh,
to be
he does.
clear.
He absolutely
Okay, thank
will.
goodness.
Here's the thing. He doesn't have to pay. He could very easily be like, I'm law enforcement, give me food, but he does pay. In fact,
Oh.
he tips. He
Dang
tips
it.
100%.
I kind of like Judge Law, but also he's like, I'll kill you, and I'll feel bad, but I'll
I
kill
should mention, as you walk into the street, he does pause to momentarily set up a barrel of fish that was knocked over and help the person at the stand kind of restock their business and make sure that everything's all right. And he pays him for the trouble as well.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess Leslie will help. Because Leslie doesn't want to seem like a meanie. Like, you know? Like, he's... Okay, Judge Law's kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also he's got a Modron for a hand, which is a problem. So...
I gotta just say again, this is rude. This is really rude. I want you to know.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. This is a tough spot to be in socially, I'll say.
Fantastic. As you are kind of getting sat down, as the evening approaches, you start to get your noodles. We're going to dive back down below the city streets into a disgusting iron and copper smelling sewer as Addie and Talith wander through the bowels of the city. This at some point in time may have been a literal like sewage tunnel. You don't see the elaborate carvings as much anymore. You don't see a whole lot. Are you maintaining prestidigitation?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
So like I'll kind of since it doesn't illuminate a whole lot, I'll kind of keep a close shoulder to Addie since she'll need it more than me. But I'm also doing my best to kind of look beyond the light as much as I can. That way, if I do spot something, I can point it out as quickly as possible. That way we can be
Could you
kind
do
of ready
me a
for an ambush
favor,
or something.
Talith, could you roll me a d6?
Sure. I would love nothing more, DM. 2.
2, excellent. Addie,
Yeah.
you're walking through the tunnel. You hurt, but that's normal
Yeah.
for you. Walk through the pain. You're used
Hey, I'm
to
back up to 3/4 hit points.
it.
That's pretty good.
That's not
I
bad.
was
That's
down
not
to
bad.
well below half from all my mouthing
That's
off. So
pretty all right.
we're back.
You're having a pretty terrible day.
Yeah.
But you know, it could be worse. You're looking ahead at the ready. You do at some point in time glance back to kind of look at Talith, and you notice one positive thing and one negative thing. One, his face has returned to normal. He no longer has that super hyper pale, like blood red makeup, the creepy smile,
Yeah.
the overly large mouth. Instead, as he kind of holds his hand aloft and he's looking around, you notice that his hands now wear big, poofy white gloves
Nice.
that are frilled at the base and seem rather non-effective. For the duration of this, Talith,
Mhm.
you will have disadvantage on dexterity checks that use your hands,
Okay.
but you will gain an additional D6 in unarmed strikes.
Whose Claudius did you raid to find those?
Oh, you know,
Those
I found it on one.
Leslie's?
I found it on one of the corpses in the pit back there.
Oh.
I thought it fit my
Hygienic.
new. I thought it fit my new clown style.
Yeah. I mean, you washed off the makeup, but I feel like it's a wardrobe upgrade.
Well, you know, maybe Leslie would like them.
Yeah, maybe you guys can share them.
As you're doing this lighthearted banter, you see in front of you the tunnel opens up into a large room. The room is barely lit, but it is lit enough that even without dark vision, you can see. In the center, there are two figures. Both of them are in the black and red robes. One of them holds a single dual-edged blade with a lack of a crossguard. It hangs loose at their side. The other one is behind them slightly, and you can't quite make out what their whole deal is. But you can see that before you even enter the room.
So one of them's holding like a machete.
Kind of. It's a straight sword.
Okay, like holding it out to us, or just holding one.
Just holding it loose at their side. It's
Okay,
just in their
cool.
hand.
You can go kill him. No big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll approach
Do
it.
you
We gotta
enter
go
into
forward.
the chamber?
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
There's no other way to go.
As you enter into the chamber, the moment your foot crosses the threshold, I will need you to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
2 sessions in a row.
And
This is
before
Gracie's
you
dream.
tell us what
no.
that initiative roll is, I'm going to end this session here a little bit early.
That's crazy.
Thank you to my players. Thank you to the people watching us tonight. I hope that you're having fun with this kind of Scooby-Doo, broke into different parties, running past each other in the night, try to figure stuff out. Thank you to my players. I hope you're having a good time. I had an absolute blast.
Thank you, DM. You did wonderfully. It was a great time.
Thank you. Thank you to our Kickstart backers. We could not be here without you. Mwah, mwah. Keep an eye out in the next several months, September, October, for Between the Rows, Original Sin. It was a fantastic season. We're working on the editing right now and doing the artwork and stuff and getting all that worked out and figured out. And we will tell you as soon as we are ready to launch it and where that's going to be and how to watch it. It was a blast. It's going to be really good. Do you guys level up?
Oh, I
The fact that even
also-
right before a battle, Addie's saying no, I gotta go with no.
I would
Yeah,
feel
I
like
feel
it
like
would be
it's
after
too.
next episode.
Yeah.
And he's like, I
Yeah.
haven't even really
No.
gotten to fight anything at
No.
level 5.
I've killed like 2 clowns. I need to just enjoy the 2 attacks.
Level 5
I'm not
for a
gonna
while,
be greedy.
You know?
I'm happy.
don't think
This
we're
is
gonna
where I want to
level up.
be.
I don't think we're gonna level up the rest of this year.
Nope, never
Well,
again.
Yeah, we could
well,
wait
wait,
until
don't push it like-
2026.
This campaign ends with you guys hitting level 6.
Oh, that sounds good.
Please,
That sounds good.
please
you
no.
know?
Please no.
Outer
But yeah,
Realms,
it's like I got so
level
many
All of
plans.
5.
those leveling plans rely on getting more levels.
It's like, no.
He's like,
That's kinda how it
No,
always
I'm
works.
min-maxing. Guys,
How
I'm
am I ever gonna get a
min-max.
cast Wish?
Okay, so that's no on the level up. Once again, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks to our wonderful viewers for being here. If there's no other things, which I'm pretty sure that there isn't, I will say the thing that I say every week, which is good luck and Godspeed, everyone. We will see you next time, Dungeoneers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hope you had a good time.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.